So Julian, what is it we're going to be looking at today here at KUHN?
Today we're going to now just look around the Optimer here. The Optimer is our disc machine here, working from anything from 3 to, as the machine we have here today at cereals, at 12.5 metres. So if we have a bit of a look around this thing. So this machine primarily has now been sold to a lot of direct drill users to try and create that a little bit of tilt ahead of their direct drill. And especially we've seen it this spring where the ground conditions have been a lot firmer, very tight top, 2 inches due to obviously the rain. And this is where this tool really has shown that it's helping with the direct drill market. So if we look at this machine here particularly, so we do 2 models. We do an L and an XL. So the L series uses 510mm discs, either with a small notch or a standard notch disc, as this configuration is here. The small notch is a good disc if you're looking just purely to do the 1 inch and 1 inch only in front of your direct drill. But if you need to go for any depth and pressure per square inch is vital, then we have this larger notch disc to go on there. So if you look at this machine, this one is your L 12,500, so it's 12.5 metre set disc. This is for controlled traffic. So you will be setting your tractor up, your GPS at 12.4 metres. The only other difference between this is we also offer the option of the XLs. The XLs being a heavier duty, and then that runs us with a 620mm disc. So for those farmers who want to work down to a deeper depth, or actually are on some very heavy clay. So we can go with, on the front, we can either go with front leveling boards,
okay,
or we can go with a crimper for our cover cropping.
Okay.
So, and then on the rear rollers, in this particular case here, this set here is with the W roller. So the soil-on-soil contact, so the wear is not on the actual metal itself. The soil builds up within the D-ring, and then the allows then just pure soil on soil, so reducing your wear factor there. If this is not the ring for you, then we have the HD Packer, which is a conventional single ringed roller, which you can have them for overwintering and also for perhaps stonier areas. One thing that we get comments about, and we've heard it here today at cereals, is that they never realised that KUHN made large arable equipment. So here we have today is our 9 metre Prolander, which is our 9 metre springtime cultivator, which is a machine that's aimed at germination, literally just following the combine. You want to create a chit, then this is the machine for that. Or, as we've seen it a lot, we've used it this year in the spring, is for getting aeration back into the ground. So this machine here is from 3 metres up to 14 metres. But the one we're showing at cereals today is 9 metres. Again, W roller, because we're looking for a machine to do presentation in front of a drill. So therefore, this gives a lovely finish of 1.5 inches of consolidation ahead of the drill. And then the tines, we have the 60mm reversible point tine, and this is a really good general purpose tine to get in, certainly in the spring, to do some aerating. Working this machine at 2-3 inches. We're not looking to go particularly deep, just enough to either create some, as we have done this year, just put some air back into the ground and get it to dry out, or just run over ploughed ground just to do some levelling off. And an option would be a levelling board. This machine today doesn't have a levelling board, but we can fit the levelling board onto the front for those plough conditions. We run 2 tines. We run a 70mm by 12mm thick tine, or a 90 by 13 for those heavy clay areas. And we're finding that this is something that is definitely being talked about, and I think we'll probably see it now again as a chitting tool, trying to prevent them building to the blackgrass treatment.
But we said earlier about, you don't sort of associate KUHN with, big, large-scale arable equipment. But, here it is, isn't it? I mean, these two machines are positively
exactly
huge.
Right. You're exactly right. So we've taken some farmers now over to Hungary last year to show them a fleet of the larger machinery working, arable machinery working in the field, and every one of them commented. And again, this we've heard it today here, that they didn't realise KUHN made large arable machinery. Well, we'd like to show that today, yes, we do make it. So come and have a look, really.
Yeah, exactly. You never know. And as we always see, when we visit the KUHN stand, there's always a plethora of different, types of equipment. And this is just another thing in the portfolio, like you said, that perhaps we all didn't really know about. Thank you ever so much for showing us around, Julian. It's been really, really nice to drop by and see you. I'm sure we'll see you
Thanks for your time.
later in the year, mate.